Hello, everyone, and welcome to episode 4 of How I Made My First $1 Million. Today is January 1st, 2021. Happy New Year. I think everyone's excited that 2020 is over. I am very, very excited about 2021. I think it's going to be a big year. So, how are the assets looking? We're at $167,000. That's up $34,000 from last month. Liabilities are hovering around $70,000, actually down $600, and that's just because I got an end of year update on the taxes, the back taxes that I owe to the IRS, and turns out the number is lower than I thought by maybe $1,000, and the net lowering here of only $600 is because I did put a few $100s on the credit card. Net worth $96,000. Up $35,000 from last month, so definitely not a bad month. Of course, the main contribution here comes from Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies, so that is very exciting. So how am I feeling? Feeling good. Hang on, I forgot about the net results since I started. Let's go over here. So how has it been the last 3 months total? Well, I started October 1st of 2020, and so far in 3 months, assets are up 69,000, liabilities are down 200, and net worth is up $70,000 in 3 months. So that's pretty cool. Yeah. So it feels good. I mean, it's kind of surreal. I think I mentioned before that it feels like a video game. Like it's not real money. It's not sitting in my bank account. It's just like a scorecard. So it doesn't feel very real to me, and that's actually a good sign, I think. So what's my outlook like for 2021? Well, I expect Bitcoin to have a humongous year. I mean, it could easily 10x from where it is now. I think it's around 29,000 right now. I think it could go to 290,000. It could. That's sort of like the upper limit. 300,000 is like my upper limit prediction for 2021. I think it will at least do 4x, at least. So that's 120,000, at least. So I think it'll be big year for Bitcoin. Okay, so I mean that's interesting, right? But that's not life, right? Just just holding an asset and waiting for it to go up. I mean that's really not that interesting in the grand scheme of things. So how am I feeling? Well, okay, obviously these numbers are pleasurable, you might say. They make me smile. But my real feelings are actually I'm kind of intimidated, a little apprehensive about 2021 because I know deep down that I've got a lot of big things to do, a lot of actions to take. I need to summon a lot of courage to do a lot of new things, a lot of difficult things, a lot of inspiring things. So I have been feeling very inspired lately. I've had a lot of ideas that I could execute on, and I'm intimidated, to be honest. I mean, they're like big ideas. I don't want to spoil them here. I mean, you gotta stay tuned. Oh man, yeah, but it'll be fun. It'll be a big year for growth, personal development, and so forth. So what are they related to? Well, tying it to what I've been doing lately, I got feedback on my book, which was largely crickets. In other words, the feedback was sort of a lack of feedback. So of the 10 friends who said they would give feedback, I think only 2 actually did, maybe 2.5, depending how you count it. So the majority did not reply. And that in itself is feedback. And I think it's because they're not ready to learn about Bitcoin. I was sort of forcing it on them, and I don't want to pull teeth for feedback. Part of it is the way I wrote the chapter. And my main takeaway is that you can't write a book that will reach 1 million people, let's say, from a focus group of 10 who aren't really that interested. It's just not going to work. So yes, they're my friends, and yes, we have a great relationship and so forth, but it's not going to work for my professional vision, you might say. So I think it makes sense to write the book after I've built a following of many more people, and people who want to give feedback eagerly, people who can't wait to read my content and give me feedback. So what I want to do is switch the order of what I'm doing. Instead of doing a book first and then a YouTube channel, I want to do a YouTube channel first and really prioritize it, and then from there write a book and work with my audience. So that's really what I'm going to be doing in January, February, March, probably 3 full months, is like really focusing on my YouTube channel and making it a priority. Of course, I will link to that in the description. So that's going to be the main thing. Those are my main thoughts. By the way, this whole journey of achieving $1 million net worth is not something I came up with on my own. It's part of a group called Elevate Exponentially. So there's 4 of us in the group, and one is a leader, leading the other 3 of us and leading himself. And if you guys want to learn more about that group, I will link to that in the description. You can check out their website. It's absolutely fantastic. The changes in mindset, personal growth, and obviously financials. I mean, this is fun, obviously, but it's almost silly compared to all the other changes. They're just so much more profound. I mean, this you can measure very easily. A lot of the others you can't, but you feel them, and like the feelings are just crazy. So yeah, so check it out. So that's how I'm feeling, that's what I'm doing, that's how I'm thinking, and yeah, it's going to be an incredible year. So stay tuned. I'll see you guys next month.